Welcome
Yo,
to what
yo.
is going to be a special episode of Aptos After Dark.
What's
How
going
you
on,
doing,
Sneezy? How you
bro?
doing, man?
We're good. We're chilling. I've been not stressing all day, but wondering if I was going to be able to make it through tonight's show without getting emotional. And I can almost guarantee you no, because I didn't get through that song without getting emotional. So let's fucking go. You're gonna probably have to take the reins a little bit tonight, broski.
Alrighty, let's freaking hit it, dude. I'm pumped. Pumped to be here. Excited, grateful. I'm excited to hear more about Aptos Experience, dude.
Bro, I can't wait to share as much stuff as I can in the next 2 hours about it. Let's fucking go. What do you want to do? We should hit him with the intro. Let's do our job a little bit and do it.
Intro it up. Sure. Let's do it. If this is your first time here, welcome to Aptos After Aptos community. Over the past week, every week, joined by awesome individuals, hosted by myself, Atreyu, and Sneezy. Welcome. If you enjoy the content you like, please also drop a subscribe or like on YouTube, or check us out on Spotify and drop us a follow there, where everything is also being published too, with more channels coming soon with more content.
Yeah, let's go. Just like always, what you're not going to find tonight is any financial advice, just a whole bunch of dope people talking about the really cool stuff going on and being built in the Aptos ecosystem. If you are interested in anything we're talking about tonight, get a Petra wallet, get involved. It's that simple.
For
Yo,
real,
so
dude.
what's been going on? What's been going on this week? Anything going on?
Yeah, what I wonder what's been happening. I mean, Twitter's kind of silent.
Bro,
I
I think
mean,
I missed my first NFT mint on Aptos this week. I missed Mizuki mint. I don't
I
know what last mint I missed.
wonder why you missed it. I don't know, dude.
I was
No big
preoccupied.
deal.
Yo,
Preoccupied.
the Aptos experience was a dream, bro. It was a
Before we
movie.
jump into I can't like before we jump into this really quick, I did pin at the top our last episode where we caught up on the Aptos community meetup, or the community meetup, I should just say, by held by a person and Sneezy, primarily a person who's held it at his house. And it was an amazing episode to catch up on everything around this awesome experience and meeting up with everybody. So if you're interested in what this is and what it could be looking like, and if you'd be curious on joining potentially for next year, I definitely would recommend giving the last episode a listen, as it was a truly special uh, gathering, to say the least. So, yeah, I just wanted to do a quick shout out to that last episode, as it was also slightly different than what we normally do, but equally as special and awesome. So, on YouTube's, on the Spotify's, it's out there in the world. So, yeah, take a peek. Okay. Aptos Experience.
So can I just say, I love how we had a routine nailed down, and then we're like, let's do Spotify, and since then we've just gone off the wall. I'm here for it. I'm here
Just
for it.
absolutely changed. The intro now needs to be pivoted slightly, maybe. I don't know, but either way, we'll see how we stand over the next coming weeks. It's been freaking awesome the past 4 or 3, I should say, with 4 being this episode and everything we're kind of doing right now. So heck
We'll
yeah.
we'll get back to normal. We'll bring the regular Aptos After Dark to Spotify, but not this week.
Talk about the movie. Let's jump into this movie time. I don't know if we're going to be pulling up others that may have also participated to jam out on the movie. I uh, I can't wait to hear from your perspective, all the exciting things that you experienced, the people you met, the hands you shook, the hugs you had, the hair you saw.
Bro, the
Yeah.
hair and the handsomeness. Like, let's get that right out of the way. Aptos by far the best hair chain. That's not even in question. Our fearless leader Mo leading the charge with that epic flow. Um, but all the way down, I think like guys like oh my god, on the spot, blanking on names. Max, epic flow. I got some good flow. The flow for days around there.
Over days.
Proud Lion's got some sick flow too.
Yeah, let's go. The chain with the
Uh,
most flow. Here we go.
Yeah, no, flow for days. Tiki rocking some mad flow, just flow everywhere. And dude, like not even capping. Like you guys can see all the pictures coming out. I'm confident Aptos is the handsomest watching. And I see all you guys down there that weren't there and y'all handsome motherfuckers too. So I think we gotta run with that. Best hair and handsomest devs, handsomest community.
I think you're just
Okay.
going with this with a double H approach.
Dude, you're gonna get Pecker up here.
I wasn't sure if that's where we were going. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go. Handsome,
Complete
best
accident.
hair. Let's go, dude.
Um, yeah, where do I even start? I don't
I
even know
mean,
where to
dude,
start, man. It was
leading into your journey, and then let's say that, right? Like you flew to Korea and you had a trip there. How was flying in
oh heck
Korea?
yeah. So I was very confused about time zones, so I just hit a stopwatch on my phone when I got to the airport. Took me 24 hours to get there, but I think I lost 36 hours with time change and everything.
No
It was
way.
yeah, dude, but I fly so well. Like I'm gonna be an international jet setter, dude. Flying's easy.
Deal. It's
Go hit the
easy.
plane, slept for 8 hours, awake the second half of the flight, and hit the ground running.
Oh my
Got there,
gosh.
went straight to an Aptos event hosted by Sherry, where they were hosting a bunch of the validators. That was where I got that dope selfie with Deport, who again, right, cute as hell. Um, sorry, I'm gonna say that about a lot of guys, and y'all just gonna have to deal with it. But that was super cool. That's where I met Fisher, Tiki, and Nomadic, and Rufio from Donk, and those guys were pretty much. They took me under their wing for the whole week, going out partying, doing all that kind of stuff. It was very comforting having a crew to roll with, and they definitely made me feel young. There's a lot of young blood in the group.
A lot of young blood. Let's go. Did when you first met and interacted with any of these awesome individuals,
Dude,
how yeah.
it was this. I encourage anybody to meet anybody they can free. Anybody who's met friends from Aptos, I'm pretty sure we'll have the same MO. Do it. Go to the meetup and meet the homies because it really is special meeting someone that you've been talking to for over 2 years and meeting them for the first time. And it's surreal when it's literally just like picking up a conversation like when we're hanging out in spaces. Like as soon as I saw Nomadic, I knew it was him and just big hugs. Yeah, man. Do it. Go
Oh
to the
man.
meetup.
Go to the meetups. I think that's the big takeaway from I think that's got to be the big takeaway for both of these past weeks. Speaking from last week to now, like, come on, man. Like, I had a very similar experience me and you guys. Like, I guess it was slightly different for you because it was your second year, but for me as the first year, I don't know. I'm speaking for myself and maybe a little bit for Brent too. But like, man, it was something truly special. So yeah, I can resonate with that deeply. That's awesome. Go to the meetups if you can.
Absolutely. I know you know that because you've met up with the Aptos homies and it's surreal. It really is surreal. And I think that might have been one of the biggest takeaways, like just on the whole, was how tapped in the entire Aptos team is to what is going on in the ecosystem and how they know who so many of you guys are. They pay attention, they see us.
They're paying attention. Yes. Yeah, love to hear that. Love to hear. I mean, literally team showing up, supporting, hanging out. Like it's, I don't know, man. It's different and it's pretty
No,
cool to
man,
hear that. It's very cool to hear.
I hope a lot more people are able to take in the Aptos experience next year. The whole event, everything from the venues to the vibe to the after parties, everything was amazing, top tier. Like, yeah, I had to fill out a survey, and they asked like what my biggest takeaway was, and I was like how intimate the event was, and how everybody there, regardless of whether they were a builder or just someone from the community, Like you truly felt like you were a part of Aptos.
Damn. I love it. So they even, with the scale, with the amount of people, still felt intimate, still felt connected, shared, and like aligned in a very positive and solid way. Because there was how many attendees do you think there were? Like hundreds, right?
I
Like
think there
there's
was, I think they said 300 or 400 event bracelets.
okay. Oh, let's
So like
go.
not a small gathering.
Not a small gathering by any means. Yeah, that's no easy feat to blend that intimacy, as literally we were just talking about, like with the scale. It's very, very cool.
And like getting to meet all the global community managers and all of the regional community managers was super cool. Um, yeah, like I got to meet Ness, and Ness is someone that we don't see a lot come into the spaces, but is insanely active on the Aptos side. One of the global community managers. She does a lot with the Aptos forum and just pushing Aptos in different media avenues. And it was so cool to meet her.
Yeah, I was gonna definitely gonna, dude, ask about like some of the people that you were like surprised and delighted. She sounds like one, but I'm imagining there was a few that you were like, yeah.
But Bubba's in my DMs trying to get me to give him a top five. I'm like, get out of here. I can't. I literally can't, dude. Um, what honestly, like one of the biggest surprises, and I didn't know that I was gonna meet them there, was meeting God, Chino, and Minata, the team
Dude,
behind Creatures. Two of the most absolute, purest, most beautiful souls I have met. Just amazing human beings.
man. And did you like how did you end up running into them, I guess?
Uh, well, they were obviously at the event both days, and
Well,
um,
yeah, I mean, like, how did you
he
like?
came he
I'm
came up
sure. Did
because
you
oh, we were
did?
talking, and he just came up to me, and he's like, Sneezy, and I was like, yeah, and he's like, I'm God Chino, and like I immediately just grabbed him and hugged him, and I was like, dude,
Yeah,
and he's like, this is Manada, and I'm like, you have some of the best art on Aptos, like bar none.
dude. Yes,
And
yes,
then we were just besties.
dude. That is awesome. Holy cow! How many people do you think came up? Did a lot of people come up and just be like, "I know you"?
uh, some I think because I doxed myself, but my dumb ass got my real name put on my like badge. I was like, I fumbled the ball there. I should have put Sneezy.
That you were too honest on your first name, last name.
Yeah.
You didn't go just say Sneezy, first name, last name, space.
In hindsight, next year, we know for next year.
Next year there is no last name. It's just
Like Madonna, it's just Sneezy.
Sneezy.
No, dude, it was wild, and I don't know, dude. I think they did a very good job of making everyone there feel very special.
What were some of
As
those
I
things that
say,
made you kind of feel that way, I guess? Like, 'cause again, like it's no easy feat to make people feel appreciated, connected. Like, I mean, like these are lessons to be like notes written down type moments, right? Like you've experienced something intimate at scale, right? Like what were some of the takeaways that you thought like helped connect people in ways that like it didn't seem like structured in a point of like structured meeting people. It was like felt the way it feels like pretty organic.
um,
Like, did
I
you have
think
any
that's
like
probably.
like things
I
that
feel
you've
like
like
that's like the biggest. I feel like that's like the biggest thing is it felt organic because I think it was organic.
dude, that's
Like,
crazy.
and I know that sounds. I don't know how to describe it. Like just watching them interact around the event, like Bashar knowing everybody, Neil knowing everybody, Luke knowing like, yeah, man. Like there's to me, it almost has to be organic. Like you can't fake that. Like the
Yeah, that's
legitimate
what I was trying to
attentiveness
understand,
and
right?
like the caring by the team.
That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. So it's like really like again that thing that continues to vibrate through a lot of this ecosystem is it's that top down mentality that like helps continue the vibrancy across the entire ecosystem.
Dude, 100%. Like watching Mo and Avery just float around room.
I don't know, dude. I haven't been to like other main chain events like but I feel like that's got to be a differentiator. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like I haven't been to other L1 or L2 events like this, but man, that feels super special. Like I feel like the common that you would maybe more commonly see people a lot more behind closed doors, like that kind of scenario. But it seems like the opposite. Maybe
Dude,
maybe,
like
maybe that's just like an assumption. I
watching
don't know.
like watching dude, like one of my favorite things was just walking around and like just kind of like, oh hey, how's it going? And then like you're like part way into a conversation. And like at one point I'm watching Moon Shiesty and uh I always butcher his last name, so I'm just going to say Wolfgang, which is a travesty because he is a doctor that basically invented Move. But watching them debate Move and Dr. Spiegelman standing beside me and just
Dr.
like
Spiegelman.
just surreal moments like that, or like I snagged a picture of Zach, Avery, Moon Shiesty, and Mason talking on the rooftop. Just like just watching those conversations happen. And like that was happening all over the conference.
Man, special. I
Insane.
mean, yeah, it's like definitely special moments, and it's cool. And it's cool because it's like captured, right? Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. So I'm looking at, I just pinned the top right now, the Aptos post that gave some like data or some notes, and it was like 700 plus pass holders, 60 speakers, 30 panelists, and 10 immersive exhibits over 2 days equals one epic Aptos experience. Like 700, that's a relatively huge number for the what you're kind of sharing, right? Like I don't know, it's crazy. Uh, very impressive. It seems like, yeah, I don't know. See, that's like crossing that threshold of like no freaking way. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I doubt you're the only one that's feeling that way too. Like it seems like that's the experience a lot of people have shared too. Like very intimate and eccentric, like electric kind of feeling. Walking away buzzing, walking away feeling excited. Um,
Dude,
yeah,
I hope that that made it outside of just the people that were at the experience. Like I hope everybody was paying attention to the tweets coming out of there and is just as bullish as everyone who was there.
yep.
Like
I mean, from my perspective, yeah.
I'm not the guy to quantify the technical advancements that were announced during the event and break that down in depth. At some point we're gonna have Moon Shicey come on and kind of break down what Raptor means and what Move 2 means moving forward.
Yes, dude. That's what we
But
want to.
like
That's what we need.
we're getting exponentially faster, safer, and easier and better to build with is my main takeaway. Like my explain to me like I'm five. That's what I took out of it.
Dude, that's what I was waiting for us to get into, right? Like so I mean, it did seem like some heavy updates were just shared in this experience, and
Dude,
I yeah,
Thursday we got Raptor and Friday we got Move 2.
yeah, yeah. I mean, oh my gosh, I can't wait for us to hear
And
more about this.
with Move 2 comes intense. And based off of how bullish guys like Moon, Shiesty, and Zaktos were about intense, I'm like, let's fucking go intense. Like,
Dude, I literally just pinned a tweet with Moon Shiesty highlighting Aptos Intense, and I'm like, I don't even
yeah,
know
if
what
those
this
guys are
means.
bullish on it, I'm bullish on it.
But if they're highlighting it, circling it, like pointing an arrow at it, like with like excitement, yeah, I'm with you. I still don't know what it means, but I'm pumped about it. I'm pumped about it. It's freaking awesome. There seemed like there were some pretty good panels for the most part too. Like I know you like. Did you attend some panels? Any panels you really enjoyed or didn't enjoy? Like things
Um,
you or things you wish you saw, but they
There
didn't
were
have
some
like
really good
any.
ones. The one that jumped off the page to me was Arthur Hayes. Good
Bro,
fucking
oh
morning,
my,
Aptos. And the main
what a
takeaway at the end,
legend.
fuck Solana.
No way, that was the takeaway?
Oh, dude. Yeah. TradFi's coming to
Bro,
Aptos, and again, Arthur Hayes is bullish as fuck on it.
Arthur Hayes. We
And
knew
like
his
casually,
panel was going to be
hold on. There's a
legendary.
post. Oh, there's a post
I might have
that
I
I'm
might
pretty
have
sure
pinned
I
it already.
sent
I
to
don't
you.
even know.
You may have pinned it already.
I'm just
Let me
going
see.
ham on these pins, not gonna lie. I'm not sure exactly which one you're looking for, but I'm pinning like a bunch that I've seen, generally speaking, across
It's
the
the one about
ecosystem.
the funds coming, the three different funds coming to Aptos.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
BlackRock, and where's the post? But Mo even put out a tweet. He's like, I had been excited to talk about this for so long, but now it's official and I can talk about it.
Dude, I freaking love it.
Dang it. All right, I'll find it later.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I messing up the
Based on
groove
the
there,
format
but
of the show, did we want to bring up maybe one or two other people? just to fill
yeah,
dead air when we look for stuff.
sure. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, if anyone wants to come up and hang out with us on this week's episode as we get Sneezy's take on his experience at AE, Aptos Experience.
All right, I
Let's
threw out a
go.
bunch of invites. Let's go.
Oh, Brent, of course, up here immediately. Let's go, Brent.
There we go.
Got Bro
We got the
Pecker
red
up
team rolling
here.
in. Good evening, Brent.apt. How are you, good sir?
Yo, I'm so good, man. This is episode. You mentioned the people there on the ground, um, tweeting and making it feel like people are there. Yo, huge shout out to you, man. I had notifications on for you. I might have to turn notifications off for you. Not gonna lie here. My phone's running out of batteries. With everything you're dropping. But dude, it was a lot of fun to follow you at Aptos Experience, and for me, those hours were like when I was waking up in the morning, you were posting the nighttime stuff, and I was laughing hysterically at the butts picture. You guys were walking down the street, and but the content of the conference, it made me feel like I was there. I know what the schedule of the conference was based on having my notifications turned on for you. I think probably more than anybody else. But yeah, you absolutely crushed it, man. Well done. It was a lot of fun to watch you, and thanks for making us all feel like we were a part of it. It was very cool to observe from afar.
Yo, my absolute pleasure. I'm glad I delivered because I was writing a lot of checks before I left that I was going to do it.
You know,
No,
I
man.
I
Honestly,
tweeted
I'm glad.
I tweeted that so many times. I was like, we are basically all in Seoul through Sneezy. And I mean, he delivered so much. He has, trust me, if you need a content pick of something from the event, just message Sneezy. He has it. You can ask him, like, I need Mo looking sideways with like three hair strands, and he has the picture. Bro, when Sneezy did such an amazing job, I was worried I was going to miss a lot of the activities there, but just watching Sneezy was so much fun. It would have been more fun being there with you, man. But I mean, that's going to happen eventually. It's definitely going to happen. So, like, I've been throwing a lot of questions at Sneezy, and I'll just like to throw one more. Did you experience any culture shock? And what was the thing that maybe shocked you most in price while you were in Seoul?
Um, no, I didn't really have any culture shock until I was walking through the airport trying to get to my gate. Um, that was overwhelming because I had no idea where I was going and there was no like cheater signage. Um, that was honestly the only real time uh, there was any kind of culture shock. One or two times in a cab, just trying to explain where we needed to go, but then we just used Translate and we were good. The funny thing was every time they would say something, they would yell, so we thought they were kicking us out. So we'd like start getting out of the cab and no, okay.
You know,
Um,
a lot of people have that trait. Like um, I used to say Django has the same. Django speaks so expressively, you can almost not tell if he's upset. It's weird, man. And they say Nigerians do that too, but I mean, for me, a Nigerian experiencing that from other people, I think some people beat us to that. Yeah. So, food wise, I don't think Sneezy explored food. Atreyu, did you explore food at all?
Oh man, I wish I was able to go. I was not able to
Oh,
go. I am
oh
here
wow! I
just
really thought you
as
were
a
there.
spectator through Sneezy as well.
Sneezy, you
I'm
didn't
not
get
sure.
Imagine.
no Korean barbecue or nothing?
I didn't say I didn't get no Korean barbecue. I got Korean barbecue. I got it the morning before I left.
What the heck?
What the
Oh,
heck? What?
okay.
Actually, that's
I
not true.
get
We
it.
got Korean barbecue the first night, but that was the butts night, and I didn't eat a whole lot because they were still serving beer at the restaurant.
So, what you
Oh,
say?
Um, oh, price wise, hold on. Let me get to Bubba's second question because price wise, there were two that like jumped off the page to me. So we were taking cabs a fair bit, and how inexpensive cabs were blew me away. Like we were going on like 20 to 40 minute cab rides, and it was like between $7 and $11 approximately. Actually, less if we're talking American, because my transfer is to Canadian because it's very easy. So less than that in American. And then I got home and took a cab from the airport, and it was $36. And I was like, oh man, I forgot how expensive Uber was back home.
And we're
Um,
back.
yeah, exactly. And I know I probably shouldn't say this in a recorded space, but the cigarettes were dirt cheap. I was shocked by that. It was like American, it would have been like 325 American.
You know what's even cheaper?
Not smoking.
Hell yeah!
No, dude,
So
honestly, no cap. There's I'm not kidding. That shit changed my life. I'm coming out of that with a different level of motivation, not just in the space, but just with my life and what I want to do. And yeah, no, the smoking's gonna stop, the drinking's slowing down, and I'm gonna make it way past 47. I got more than 10 years in the tank.
Like, so you think how do you find like the Korean palette? Do you think that it's something that you could live by?
100%. Dude,
Oh, really? I'm
I'm
surprised.
so easygoing with food.
No, I'm just surprised, bro. Not gonna lie.
I don't know. It's hard pressed being a vegetarian or a vegan there though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
Really?
think it'd be
dude.
Do you
tougher?
have like?
Tougher?
Are
Roger,
you
do
good with
you know what? Do
spice?
you know what? I came around on rice. I came around on rice.
Wait, we're having
I'm a
rice
rice
every
guy
day?
now. I'm a rice guy now.
You're right. There you go. Let's go.
Yo, yeah, out of Koreans like are they're big on rice too. I don't know how they're gonna compete with like the Filipinos when it comes to rice.
No, they got good noodles too.
Oh
But
yeah,
honestly, I didn't eat a whole lot. But yeah, no, spice is good.
cool. It's
Dude,
like
why?
I don't know.
That's racist, assuming that I can't take spice just because I'm white.
No, it's just yeah. No, like I know so I have a lot of like Western friends. It's not really good with spices. Like I've been living with them. Like they practically grew up with me, and up to like graduating high school, they're like, no, I can't handle spice. Like, bro, you've been in this country for like your whole fucking life.
Uh, yeah, I don't know, man. Spice is fine with me. Unless, like, honestly, American hot stuff's worse for my stomach than like actual spice.
Oh, have you prior to going to Korea, have you had kimchi?
I don't even know if I had that in Korea. What the hell is that? Okay, this is the last food related question. Also, we're gonna move on.
5 hours later.
You got one question with the kimchi. What's kimchi?
It's the fermented cabbage or I'm not sure if it's just cabbage, but I think it's anything fermented.
Oh, I had some like fermented, I think it was soybeans or something.
I
That was
definitely
good,
did.
but I was also told if I eat too much of it, it'll make me have a hard time saluting the captain.
No, I'm curious, like how the authentic, like Korean kimchi would taste compared to those exported. Just out of curiosity.
Right. It's a great question. I honestly, dude, I just pointed at most of the stuff I ate. So
Oh, okay. So you went by total visual.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Hey,
Was
wait,
it,
let's
and there
get to the
was,
swag. We gotta talk about the swag. What swag
Oh,
you
bro,
bring
no,
back?
I can't talk about the swag until the swag videos come out.
Oh God.
ooh,
Oh man.
I saw the boxers.
Oh,
hit
you
us
like
with the
those lost ball
swag.
boxers?
Hit us with the swag. Take the swag straight up the bag.
Best
Have you tried the
swag
boxers on?
was no, not yet. The best swag was the Arculus, and shout out to Petra and that partnership and for the gift that we all got.
Dude,
So yeah,
that
no,
seemed like a hit.
best swag by far was the Arculus. Like that's a cold storage wallet.
That seems like a hit. Man, so is that live for us like now? Like to go and get and use? Like what I haven't had a chance to just look it up just yet, but it seemed like cool. Like just a cold storage
I
credit
think
card?
Beast tried to get it and they weren't shipping yet, so he couldn't purchase
Okay.
it. Maybe
Okay,
Brent
so it's
has.
like it's in the works.
Brent,
But
any alpha for
in
After Dark?
yeah, absolutely, man. Always happy to share an alpha after dark. No, if you go into your Petra wallet right now and you click on add account, you'll see the add Arculus option, and that lets you link to the Arculus cold storage wallet. So that's what Arculus is. It's a cold storage in the form of a credit card, and some POS systems, some point of sale systems, are accepting Arculus. So it is. I mean, I think in 5 years, probably everybody will be accepting Arculus. But yeah, it's your V1 of using a credit card that is your Aptos um, at point of sale systems, which is pretty damn cool. And we had some rockstar engineers, Macon, Kent was working on that, Gabby was working on that. We had several folks working on that and cranking out a flawless experience there. And shout out to the Arculus team too. Very cool product. Highly recommend, especially once it's live for Aptos for public sale.
So not available yet for public sale on Aptos.
That was my understanding, but I'm actually I'm trying to let me ping some people and ask if it is. It
Ooh,
wasn't
tell them you're
originally,
live in a
but
space and you need a date.
yeah. I gotta share some alpha. Give me a second. Let me get right back to you.
Let's fucking go. That's
Yo,
what's up.
so like, is that available like the POS transactions just in the US or like are they offered
Uh,
in some other
well,
countries?
I don't think it's
Globally.
widely accepted yet.
In UK,
Man,
we can get stupid.
I'm excited to get into this and dig in a little bit more. I mean, that seems like kind of unreal to be having like the ability to use like a almost like a debit like experience with your apps. I'm assuming your app or I'm assuming is the default, or maybe you can switch through different. I have no idea, but either way,
That has
regardless,
been my number one thing. That has been my number one thing that I think we need. And if that's what Arculus is going to end up providing long term, that's even more bullish.
man.
But like, yeah, no, I like it because I got some Aptos at the event and I put it into Everstake staking. But every transaction, the signature, you sign it by putting your card to your phone.
Oh, I see. Like it's a key.
Yeah,
Don't lose your card.
100%. Don't lose your card.
Man, that's a whole such a man
It's very
interesting. So
cool. Very,
so is
very
it
cool.
it's paired with your phone, I'm assuming then with the card? Because if you lose your card and someone picks it up, I'm imagining it's voided, like they won't be able to use it unless they have your phone as well.
They need a pin. There's a pin associated with the card, is my understanding. Well,
Yeah.
shoot, I don't know why I'm interrupting Sneezy. Sneezy's done it. I haven't even done it.
Come on, Brent. What?
Yes,
Oh man.
there's a pin that you set up for the card. So
Okay.
my understanding would be that you would sign up, you would take the card to your new phone, and then you could add it to the Petra wallet on. Oh no, actually, you would be able to access it through the Arculus wallet only. Because for the Petra, oh, that's a fun one. I don't know the answer to that, but I know I did not set my card up through the Petra wallet like I was supposed to, so I had to input my seed phrase.
Mm.
But I got it
How would
linked
you?
up to my
How would
Petra
you?
wallet
Yo,
now.
can I put you on the spot and ask you how you would rate the Arculus experience? Like, if I was gonna say, hey,
Oh, dude,
you can
10 out of 10. Very cool.
10 out of 10.
Very easy to use.
All right.
And like, I did it the hard way, and it was still super easy.
The hard way was a 10 out of 10. Dude, I'm probably gonna tweet that.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Well, as long as like, don't. Someone set it up the hard way, but they didn't write down their seed phrase, so I don't know what they're going to do. But like that, anytime it asks you, like, never nonchalantly, don't write down a seed phrase. If it's worth you creating the wallet, it's worth you taking the time to write down the freaking seed phrase. And I can't believe we're still talking about this at this day and age. But write down your freaking seed phrase.
People
Keep it
don't.
somewhere
People don't.
safe.
People don't like writing stuff down, man.
Well,
And
that's
for the
the
Everything.
love
hard
Everything
way.
goes
of
to
the
the
love of
But
it.
cloud.
if you screenshotted it, he showed me because he said
Mhm.
he tried to screenshot it, but it wouldn't let him screenshot the words. It just showed a blank screen. So like
Dude, I was
it's
about to
very
say, for the
secure.
love of everything, please don't save something to your Google Doc drive or any of these
Oh
other
my
random
God.
places. Like, like the
I
things that, again, shouldn't need to be said, but hey, if you're just getting into crypto, like, just don't take a screenshot, don't take a photo of your seed phrase somehow with another phone and then send it to yourself through a text message that's not Telegram. Don't put it on a Google Docs or email it to yourself, or just pen and paper. It's crazy, I know, but wow.
You'll
Yeah,
need your
sometimes
feeling if
you
you
gotta
want to be
recenter.
extra secure, waterproof paper and a fireproof safe. I'm not neurotic. You're neurotic.
That is what's
We
up.
gotta. We gotta come up with some sort of workaround for that. Like,
Like keyless, where it's tied to your social logins.
I don't know.
I
Dude,
mean, they have these.
Keyless is pretty
Yeah,
slick.
keyless is sick. It is so slick. It's sick and slick, Brent, for sure. It makes life amazing. 100%, 100%.
And then
Yeah, yeah.
can't you
Keyless is
make your
like you don't
keyless
even recognize it.
can't you make your Aptos Connect wallet right in Petra now?
Aptos Connect, you mean your like a keyless account, like sign in with Google?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So within Petra, you can choose a sign in with Google option. It was 40 days and 30 app rejections to get it through, and it had nothing to do with keyless. It had to do with like they were just cracking down on like recommending Explore tab and like the dApps that are included there. But yeah, it was kind of a battle to get through with iOS, with Apple. Android has been out for a month and a half now, and it's a super convenient way to connect your Web2 login, your Gmail, and Apple login coming soon to an account where you don't have to remember the mnemonic phrase or the private key or anything like that. None of that is exposed to you. You just have to remember your Web2 login. And Google has like world-class security now. It used to be like anybody could log into your Google account and you wouldn't get notified about it. Now they detect like strange logins from different locations and you have to verify with passkeys and stuff like that. So Google login is very reliable. And that from that is derived a private key and an account that you can log in with. So that's closer. I mean, everybody, Mert talks about don't focus on the next billion users, but the next billion users are going to need some sort of login like that. So yep, works well. It's really nice. You should try it out. Check it out in your Petra wallet. Add an account, create one with your Gmail. Enjoy, and then I'll pass on the gratitude to Philip, Kent, Gabby, all the people that actually worked on it. I don't actually work anymore. I just go to Twitter Spaces and tweet. That's what my job is.
No, but you're the best at it, man. When Petra
Yeah.
and Brent starting to host spaces?
No, I'm just
When?
kidding. I, do,
When?
I still do code a lot.
There's the real alpha. Oh my god, did we just try the real alpha out of him?
Yep. Yep. This is it.
Oh man, I miss you guys, dude.
Oh,
I wish we were doing the space in person.
dude, let me cook.
You don't even know.
Let me cook.
So what other swag you get? What other stuff, Sneezy?
I told you I'm not unpacking the swag until I do the unpacking the swag videos.
We can't drag it out
I
of
haven't
you.
done I haven't done any dude, I haven't done any swag content yet. I gotta get that engagement, bro.
Yo, hey, Sneezy, I just got one question for you. What's the holdup, bro?
Sneezy snap back to reality and IRL work for 40 hours a week.
Oh yeah, I forgot about real life.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Dude, the amount of people that think I do this full time. I'm like,
Dude,
no.
Really, Sneezy, really quick. How was the parties? You sent you. I saw a bunch of
Oh,
videos, a
bro,
bunch of different
dude.
perspectives. I
Okay,
saw
like
the nightlife seemed like it was pretty crazy.
that's my vibe. Like I can't unpack all the tech properly, but the parties, bro. First of all, got to party with the night shift. That was pretty cool. Dude, the party at Peaches, first off, again, venue just macked out the same way that the main event was. Like all branded, big signs, Aptos, night shift, like crazy. And they had both sides of this massive bar rented out. And like the one where the live DJs were playing, had like a whole back bar on it with a dope outdoor patio. Beautiful, beautiful venues. I don't know anything about EDM or like who good DJs are, but they had some top level talent. Like the place was packed and like these guys were unreal. I wish Angel was here because he actually knew who a bunch of them were. He's like, "Oh my
No
God, I can't
way.
believe this guy's playing." I'm like, "I have no idea who this is, but he's fucking sick." Like me and Tiki's were there, just drinking vodka highballs all night and just jamming out. And
Yeah,
we're both
the
like,
vibe
"This
seemed
is not my
immaculate.
scene, but let's go."
They
Vibes seemed
couldn't get Shaquille
immaculate.
O'Neal.
What's that?
They couldn't get Shaquille O'Neal.
Why would they need Shaquille O'Neal?
I don't know.
Does he
Just would be
DJ?
cool. Yeah, he DJs.
Oh,
Oh,
I did
interesting.
not know that, and
I definitely
The
did.
more you know.
there you
Oh,
go.
okay. In the lane of partying, was there any like beverages that you got in Korea that you otherwise wouldn't have normally have
Oh
gotten
my
because
God,
you're in
beer
Korea?
and soju, beer and soju. Oh my
I
God.
don't. Okay,
I don't know
hit us
what
with some
soju.
deep.
I don't know what soju is. Nomadic and Fisher just kept ordering like for every 2 bottles of beer, there was a full bottle of soju, and it's like you put it in shots and you put it in the glass before you pour the beer. And
Oh, you're having like
like
soju bombs.
I thought beer tasted good, but beer and soju is very tasty.
Is it like a?
Yeah,
Okay, so you know
it's like
nothing.
some
It's
kind of
like
it's like
I'm
a
googling
lower
soju.
alcohol percentage,
Sim-
some kind of
similar to
wine.
vodka.
Oh, go figure, Sneezy, like the beer and vodka drink.
Okay. Wow, it's a huge range in Wikipedia, from about 12.5% to 53% ABV.
Okay, I think the stuff
That's
we were
Sneezy was
getting was
drinking the
closer to the.
53% stuff.
No, I think it was much
that.
closer to the. I think it was like 12, 17 in that range.
It's like,
But like
I
someone
agree
ordered
with
a
Brent.
regular bottle and Fisher lost it. He's like, "Why would you order regular soju when you can get flavored soju?" In his like Danish booming voice. But yeah, soju. That
Okay.
was a pleasant surprise. Other
Do
than
you see
that,
yourself now drinking soju while you're home?
no, dude, that's a
Is
treat
it
for when I'm in South Korea.
okay? Okay. I wasn't sure if this is like your new favorite thing or just like as you experience, you're like, I'm so glad I'm experiencing this, like kind of in the moment kind of thing. But not, it's not a, you're not taking it with you.
No, dude, no. It's one of those things I left in Seoul. I'll be back.
Hell yeah. I'll be back. I'll be back. Any alpha on the next one? Just before
I think the alpha is that we don't know where it's going to be.
oh boy. Anticipation.
You know, the more heads up they can get, the better for everybody.
Gonna put up a poll on the guesses. Any guess?
Ooh. I couldn't even hazard a
Yeah,
guess.
I have no idea.
No. Could be
I hope it's in
literally
Lagos so we
anywhere.
can go visit Baba.
Oh God. That would be a show. Oh God, I'd love Bob to show me around.
Dubai.
No, I honestly, I was thinking maybe someplace Dubai, piggyback. Depends if it could be Singapore. Could be
Singapore. I can see them doing it in
they could
Singapore.
pick it. Hey, maybe they'll do it in Toronto and piggyback on blockchain week.
Bingo. Bingo.
Bro, no, for real, go do it someplace where everything's cheaper. Don't come to Canada.
Yeah, Sneezy drives down the street and pays like thousands of dollars or something to get there.
Oh, there'll be a lot of price shock if they do the event in Canada. People are like, it cost me how much?
I think we're gonna pass on this one.
Yeah, probably best for me to not get in that kind of trouble.
Damn.
They should have it in Michigan.
Hell yeah.
I feel everyone's just picking a place that's close to them.
Like, where would I like it? I'd be cool with anywhere near where they have it
Maybe,
again.
maybe a little Lisbon action.
Singapore, Bangkok,
Ooh,
Manila.
Bangkok. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Backpacker's like, come to the Philippines.
Oh, as I said, Manila.
Let me see what I can get out of Sneezy. Like, did you play any games there or something? Or anything, or like who is
I
the
played the Proud Lines game. The Proud Lines is really dope. What Ambitious Dirt has coming is very dope. They've got so much cooking, so many different games in the works. One that I saw that I haven't seen a lot about was Rare Goods. They're doing like a incentivized kind of rewards program. They work a lot with college sport teams, but that looked very cool. And that's one that, like, long term, I could see being like a ton, contributing a lot to transactions. Just like incentivizing engagement with fan bases.
Oh shoot, that's cool. That's cool. College football is like,
Yeah, one of those ones that the people really don't really know they're interacting with the blockchain. Like, they're just taking part in the reward system for their team.
dude, I'm a big fan of that. That's cool. It's almost, it sounds like a loyalty
No,
thing
dude.
or something. Okay.
Yes, yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Oh, nice.
Loyalty rewards.
Loyalty.
But they also
Rewards.
have like a bunch of different things to derive engagement to earn more. And again, just metrics that they can then show that they're engaging their fan base. Another game was Tally Up,
Ooh, hell yeah.
one that they are using advertiser revenue to distribute to rewards back to the player, all on chain. But again, one of those, they're just playing a game and getting rewards. it'll have a keyless account, so they'll just log in with their Google account. And when I was talking to them, I was like, dude, I just onboarded my brother. This is the shit that's gonna onboard my mom.
There you go. Dude, that's epic. Simplicity meets fun, meets rewards, and it's all in chain. That's what's up.
Was
I
Jimbo
don't know
there?
if that was just me, but you started busting up.
Was Jimbo there?
Yeah, Jambo was there. I took a picture in their phone booth.
They had the phones there.
Yep, I think they gave a couple away with raffles for engaging with their phone booth and posting about it. I did not win, but congratulations to whoever did and walked away with a free Jambo phone.
Wait,
Oh
was that
shoot,
the
nice.
picture? Was that the picture of the classic phone booth?
User.
The old school phone booth?
That confused me.
Oh, go ahead.
That old school phone booth confused me. It's like why would you have an old school phone booth if you're advertising your cellular technology?
These are true valid questions.
Cause they're
Maybe
cool,
they're
man.
making us think about it, Brent.
They wanted us to talk about it after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I guess their marketing worked.
Yeah,
It
basically,
definitely.
you don't see those every day anymore.
See?
Bro, there were people asking what that was.
Yeah, really.
Oh god.
Like, what's that supposed to be?
Oh god.
And I was like, we can't hang out. We can hang out here, but I don't know if you should be going to the bars.
Yeah, people put the signal for a phone to their face. Like, when you want someone to call you, you put the symbol to your face, and they don't know what that means. I guess they think it's a some sort of cell phone or something.
Come on, man. That could be a flip phone.
Yeah, it could be a flip phone, but I mean it's not. It's a good old.
We all know what it is.
I don't know. Does Broke Pecker know what it is? I don't. I'm not sure.
Oh, God, don't encourage him. His nearly 30 ass.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
Do you
Oh,
know,
man.
like when you make the call me signal with your hands, like what do you do?
I don't do that.
Do the same thing everybody else does. I stick my pinky and my thumb out like a phone.
Yeah, yeah. You
Oh,
make the
what do I?
Like the phone symbol.
you make the phone symbol, right?
Carry on with your point.
And then
The phone symbol,
Does
yes.
that look like a phone to you? Like the pinky and a thumb out?
mm,
No,
I don't know.
but it's what. No, but it's the universally accepted hand gesture for phone.
I don't do that. I usually just shout.
That's an alternative.
I don't get people the wrong message. So
What you gonna do? Just hold your hand to the side of your face? And then, like, no, get out of here. Ain't nobody got time for that.
yeah, do people still do that? Because I feel like they just like raise their phones up. Call me.
Do you know who is just as kind in person as they are online? Is Sweet from Ice Blue.
Oh,
Oh, really?
dude.
Just like a giant ball of kindness. And I gotta shout out the Mirage team. Those guys they're fun as hell to hang out with at the bars, but just crazy, crazy knowledge.
Do you have a new contact that you met for the first time um at Aptos Experience?
Yes.
Sneezy, I gotta ask, how's the like hanging out with the Mirage team? They were on the panel, they seemed like awesome humans. You said they were
No,
fun. Like what how
just
Yeah, share a bit more about those guys, because I mean, I think we're gonna hopefully get them on to After Dark at some
The
point.
absolute chillest.
Dude,
Like the absolute chillest.
did you just run into them also? Like this is like at did you like find them or did they run into
No,
you?
dude,
How,
I met them all one by one. Like I met them the first day and no two of them were together. I met Saul Dope first. And like Saul is my kind of people. Yeah. I feel like he's the most like me on their team. And then I met Mason, who is just super chill and yeah, I don't know how to describe him. He's like not an observer, but like he just hangs out and then like pops in with like the funniest shit in the entire conversation.
I love
Oh,
that.
he's
Okay,
one of
okay.
those chill guys.
Yeah, yeah. And then Moon is just exactly how he is on here.
Dude, they seem like such great people. I really hope we got to get them onto the show at some point. Like to get them talking about
Big time. We
Mirage.
need to do another Mirage.
Dude,
We
it's
need to do a Mirage revisit.
that's what I'm
It's been
saying.
months.
It's been months, and they actually had a great episode with us as far as like people checking it out, and I don't know. There seems to be a lot of interest around what they're building. So like, I seems like they've progressed a bunch
It's
as
because
well.
they're stupid, just like most of the builders on Aptos. But like those guys are crazy smart, but they degen too.
They do, Dan. Yeah, exactly, right? Like it's people are messing around with the tools and what we got building and what's available. Let's go. I love that. How was hanging out with Nomadic? That was your first time meeting Nomadic as well, right?
Dude, like like meeting a second or third younger brother.
Bro, oh my gosh. Bringing together the
Like
crew.
literally,
Yeah.
just like don't skip a beat. You know what I mean?
So did the
Insane.
crowd make you made?
Honestly, dude, one of my takeaways is there are some top tier people putting out some high quality meme tokens. I'm very, very bullish on the meme landscape on Aptos in the next couple months.
Hey, okay. That's some alpha. That's a little bit of alpha right there.
Yo, dude, Rufio and Ark, those two dudes are super solid.
Yeah, it was easy. So you've
Um,
met like
Nomadic, Smith, we all know the Glade team.
Yep.
Those guys are fucking epic.
And Rufio is
Um,
from Dunk, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yep,
Yeah, gotcha. Dude, epic.
Ark as well. A lot of buzz about Hair Token.
Dude, Hair Tokens was hanging out here in a
A
minute.
lot of buzz about Hair Token.
Man, I wish we
I
were.
know. I just looked and he dipped. I was like, damn it,
You're too
we're
slow.
getting to the good stuff, bro.
Heck, right, you were trying to jump in, bro.
No, and then like the Batman projects or the BAP swap projects like Batman, Rue, Apto.
I was just gonna ask Sneezy
I don't know,
because
dude. Bullish on the meme landscape moving forward.
you've met.
That's just me. Again, you're not gonna find financial advice here, but I'm super bullish on what those dope people, the dope shit they're doing.
Sneezy. Can you hear
Yeah,
Pecker?
dog. No.
Pecker, give it one more try.
Can you hear me now?
If not, you might need to take a quick lap.
All
Sneezy,
right,
any luck?
I'm with this.
Nothing.
Okay, quick laugh,
Sorry,
Becker.
bro, I
We'll
didn't
bring
mean
you.
to talk
We'll,
over you.
we'll bring you back up. He kept trying, and it's just like one of those. Yep, just got to do a quick lap. Quick lap. Good meme landscape. Let's go. Let's go. That is some alpha. That's exciting. That's exciting, dude. I am very, very pumped to see as more things progress. And man, it sounds like the connections, the vibes are immaculate. But you know me, man, I cannot wait for us to have, I don't know, like someone, Moonshicey, someone to come up and like give us the
Dude, I was
deets.
hoping. I think, dude, so many people were staying in the area and going to Singapore. So a lot of the people that were actually at the event are still in that time zone.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yo, can you hear me
When
now?
is Hey, Becker, you're back.
Yeah, dog.
What's up?
My bad,
No,
bro.
not
I'm
really.
sorry.
Now I was just gonna say, like Sneezy, you've met a lot of people. Like, around how many people did you meet? Like, like actually get to talk to? Would you say like over 100?
Bro, I had hundreds.
Sounds fair. And like with the people that you hang out with, would you say that you felt much younger, or would you be like, did you feel much older?
Mm, dude, it was like there was the full spectrum there. Like,
How about on like the
yeah,
builder
no,
side?
dude, I honestly, dude, I will say this. While I was there, I felt the most myself I felt in a very long time. Like when I was there, I like Sneezy, John, whatever, like between being at Apes Place and being in Seoul, like I haven't felt like that in a very long time. Like I got to be me, like unapologetically, unashamed myself. I didn't feel young. I didn't feel old. I felt like me.
Let's go. I'm just curious because like I feel like a lot of the builders are very, very young.
I mean, it's because you're crossing the 30 threshold there, Pecker, and it's just like, you're just starting to feel this gap of age, and it just starts to creep up on you. It's clearly creeping up. It's creeping up. It's taking up a lot of rent in that brain of yours. I can tell. It's the 30 era, bro. It's already catching up to you. And you haven't even hit it yet. Sheesh.
I'm prepping, bro.
he's,
I don't want it
he's,
to catch me off guard.
he's prepping. I
I'm
love
doing my
it. I
assignment.
love it. Nah, dude, honestly, my take on Aptos is that it's a pretty wide range. I wasn't there, obviously, and Sneezy can answer this better, but I mean, just based on the vibes that we get from who shows up and the different type of people on this chain, even from the photos alone, like, and those that show up to After Dark, right? Like, it does seem like there's a pretty big range of ages, like from I think I've seen like less than 20-year-olds to, you know, people's in their 50s, I believe,
Dr.
right?
Greasecamp.
Yeah, 50, 60s. Like,
Well, you've got Dr. Greasecamp, who is like, I think his, hold on one second. I got to get his title because it's something insane.
dude, build move. I mean,
Yeah,
just
Aptos Labs, head of move language and tools.
yeah, and he's
Like
he's
he's the head of move language.
Wait, who
yep.
is that?
Dr. Greasecamp.
Ooh,
But yeah, either way, what I was getting to is it does seem like it's a wide range. Web3 in general, I feel like
All
goes
over the place.
is like usually categorized a little bit towards the younger, because like younger is more usually acceptable. I guess you could say like new tech and innovation and stuff like that. But I don't know, dude.
Weren't the guys who started Bitcoin like in their mid to late 30s?
I mean,
Like,
that's kind of what I'm getting to. It
like
might be
there's
that
always like, yes, you're always gonna bring in the younger crowd, but like a lot of the people that built this shit are
or not the younger
are
crowd.
older. The people building on the stuff that the old boys built might be younger.
Yeah,
There's a whole range here.
It's a good old startup age.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see. I
Yeah, my biggest takeaway, and I've said this before, well, everything's my biggest takeaway, for Christ's sakes. Well, dude, we gotta get an over under for how many times I've said that this space. But one of the big takeaways was just I'm so bullish on anybody that is here taking part right now. Whether you're investing, whether you're building, whether you're thinking about building, whether you've already built a bunch here. If you're here right now, I'm bullish as hell on where you're going to be in the next couple of years.
Dude, really quick, just a quick Google. Hell yeah. By the way, Sneezy, just to acknowledge that statement. Like, let's freaking go. Just a random thing. I was trying to figure out how old Wolfgang Griffscombe Camp is. Couldn't figure that out. But what I did find is his Google Scholar page. He has been cited over 7,600 times as a doctorate. That's kind of, I feel like a lot. I don't know. And a lot of he's been seeing a lot more citations over the past years too. So it's only growing. That's pretty cool. Anyway, it's really just cool because we have doctorates across this team and you get to see the papers they've written as doctorates, and then you can go and see who's citing their papers and stuff like that. Pretty much all public. It's very, very cool. But yeah, I couldn't figure out how old he is.
There
I'll
was
try
a
it.
Regardless.
there was a group
Full
picture at the
spectrum.
end. Like who's all? I mean, how many was that? The Aptos thing on their page, or was that just random people on?
Yeah. No, I think that was the stat, like the Aptos team.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Can you put that?
I don't know. There might have been other people there. I don't know. By that point I wasn't there at the end of day 2 because I went with Nomadic to set up the Aptos After Dark party.
Which, do you want to just talk about the Aptos After Dark party? Come on,
That's why I kind of dropped it.
man. Come on, man. There's literally an
Oh, you want
Aptos
to know
After
about the
Dark.
Aptos After Dark party in the Aptos After Dark space? Yeah, dude, it was awesome. Arc from Donk found a wicked venue. It had a ton of outdoor patio space and a really nice inside bar area. The place, it was the Awesome Brewing Company. So they had a like wall of like 34 different taps, all different kinds of beers. It was a good time. Dude, I think that was where I got to hang out with the community managers, the global and the regional ones the most. Was at that event.
Oh, that's cool. That was the hangout. They're all coming to hang out after dark.
Oh, dude, that was just vibes. There was good food. Uh, fuck, I should post a post up top because I think there was like 8 or 10 projects that helped put that event on. But yeah,
It
fully catered. Like
might be pinned already. Yep, it
it was
is.
wicked.
It's in there somewhere. It's like 4 or 5 back.
Oh, there we go. Hold on, I'm gonna shout them out all by name. Guinu, Donk, Aptos Monkeys, Merkle Trade, Amnes Finance, Ambitious Dirt, Panora Exchange, Talo Labs, Proud Lion Studio, and Town Square.
Let's go. Let's go. What an amazing group of
Oh,
individuals and
I was
teams.
just gonna say, like, speaking about some of those teams, Panora, I don't know if they could be crushing it any harder.
Oh boy. Yes, I think we
I'm not sure. They were 3. I think they may have moved up to number 2 in terms of volume on Dex aggregators. Like the only one higher than them right now might be Juke.
I literally just, I think, saw this, and yeah, I mean, that's insane. Shout out to those guys. They truly are. Panora is crushing it. They're not slowing down anytime. Let's just check Tap Radar. Tap Radar's been, I think, pretty good at this, right?
Yo, I don't have any alpha from talking to Panora in person.
You knew that's where it was going.
But what I will say is we saw what Juke did. Like I said, I didn't get any alpha from them, but we've seen what Juke did.
Yep. And if you know, you know what Juke did. You know what Juke did. And if you don't, you should probably go with that. Dude, that's what's up. Oh, here it is. This was posted by, I'm just gonna pin it really top, by the Aptos team actually. Just giving a quick, yeah, currently ranked 3rd amongst DEX aggregators across all chains, surpassing $1.75 billion in trading volume. And yeah, it's kind of insane. They go through and talk a bunch more about what they're doing, some of the core features, ecosystem benefits, etc. Yeah, let's freaking go, squad. And that's awesome. You got to meet them, hang out with them. They're good humans.
Amazing humans. Amazing humans.
Oh, man. Aptos is built different, bro. Built different.
Okay, this is sorry. I was waiting for that tweet to come up because I got one. I knew that it was quote retweeted by Zach. They're actually number 2 right now.
Bam! Bam, dude! Let's go!
Yeah. second in 24-hour DEX aggregator volume, according to DeFi Llama.
Oh my god, that's insane. Now that I'm looking at it, their logos are even, relatively designed color wise. Interesting. Like gradient wise, wow. I don't think I've actually noticed that before. What the hell? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But yeah, okay. Second in all DeFi aggregator volume across any chain in the past 24 hours. Jupe, then Panora. Let's go.
Probably nothing though.
Probably nothing. And then do I just this is what I'm dude. I think no matter what episode we're doing, I feel like we gotta start each episode with like 10 minutes of just talking about stats because it is just insane what Aptos is doing.
We, it's even better. We can do it from 8:53 till 9:53 or 9:03. We don't need to do another hour of it. Sorry, my brain's still mush, man.
Dude, I was gonna say
I'm still trying to process all this, Ish.
How's it been like circling back? Like, I know your travels back. It sounds like, yeah. Is there any things else that you think we should highlight about your experience at AE or like
Aptos Afters was the shit. Aptos Afters was amazing.
wait, what is this?
The Aptos Afters. That was the party at the nightclub from 10 until 2 on the Friday night.
Oh, 10 till 2, shoot.
That was
Let's go.
that was epic, and there was so much. There was a lot of bullish conversations going on there.
Oh my gosh, dude, I know you're holding back and oh my god.
Dude, I gotta save some for Bubba.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I mean, it's just
I'm also throwing Bubba little breadcrumbs for his space tomorrow.
dude, legend. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's where the conversations go down. You got to hear a bunch of them, it sounds like, throughout the entire event too. Is like, the side conferences or the side events were just the random meetups that you had is where the connections, the conversations went deep.
Yeah, it was really cool.
How many days
Cool
was it?
spending the day. 2 days.
Would you say that it should have been longer, or
Oh, they could have made it. I think Aptos could do a whole week, but I think if they gave enough time and prep that they could host all of us for a week and we would be more than sufficed. I don't think we'd get bored.
You don't think we'd get
I
bored?
just think of like, no, to be perfectly honest, like I think of the people and projects that weren't there, and if it was a longer event, how many more of them would have showed up, and how many more not vendor booths, but how many more showcase booths they could have had, like the amount more panels they could have, like, yeah.
yeah, I know this is going to be like,
I give that. I'm not trying to say that I think they should do that. I'm just saying if that was something they wanted to do, I think that there's an appetite for it.
yeah, I feel like it's not going to be you're going to have like a super different take on like how it went, but because like some people in Aptos and you didn't know much people from the token experience in Toronto, but how would you compare like the two events? So
They're completely
the
different. Like
price
this one was focused solely on Aptos, whereas the other one was a mishmash.
was the,
I
I
don't know. I
mean,
just you definitely didn't get the same intimate vibe at Futurist as you did at Aptos, but I wouldn't expect you to, or I didn't expect to.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, it's
But yeah,
like,
I
dude, I
mean,
mean,
I
think
was
about it, right?
upset.
Like, he's going and hanging out with a bunch of the homies, basically. Like,
yeah,
you know, it's like futurists, you're basically meeting, you don't, it's like a different level of connection.
were there
I mean, at least,
people that were new to like the whole blockchain thing in the event, or are they just like OGs?
I think like there was a lot of local interest from people that may have been newer to the ecosystem, but I I didn't see many people that had like traveled to get there that weren't from the eco.
Okay. Is Aptos big in Korea? Like,
Yeah, yeah, that's where one Aptos equals one apartment came from. Uh, they've had a ton of support in Korea from before mainnet, if I'm not mistaken.
Nobody walked in and was like, "What's this blockchain thing?"
No, no.
was there any K-pop numbers?
At the after parties, yeah.
You missed that, bro, client.
Oh man, they played some Blackpink in there, maybe.
What's that, sir?
Blackpink.
I don't know what that is.
Uh, okay. Uh,
How did you enjoy the music, Sneezy? Like the Korean music?
Oh, dude, at the clubs, the shit was so unreal. Like, yeah, there was some K-pop, and there was a lot of DJs. Like, it was unreal.
Yeah, there wasn't
Because I
much.
mean, all the people they had performing at the venues were, yeah,
Are we gonna have more like photos from the after party, or like did
absolutely not.
everyone just forgot to, like, I guess
Nobody forgot.
nobody gave a shit.
We took pictures all day.
Bruh. Yeah, it's yeah, I guess it's a you have to be there kind of thing.
Bro, you needed a wristband to get in, homie. No, honestly, yeah, I would encourage, and I'm sure anybody that's been to any of the previous Aptos meetups has a similar takeaway, is if you have an opportunity to go, I would strongly encourage you to go and take part.
no picture of Sneezy dancing on the dance
Oh,
floor.
dude, bro, not gonna lie, Friday night, Saturday morning, I was dancing. I don't believe there's any photographic evidence though.
The-
Videography.
Nope, none.
So
yeah, I
we
feel
could
like,
tweet this and make this go viral.
bro, I feel like there's none that you know of, but there's probably some out there.
Oh yeah, somebody probably got it.
You just have to wait for it.
Sneezy gonna get a DM like send me to APT or I post it.
Send it. Full send. Here, send it to me. I'll post. No,
So
man,
bro Pepe, on a scale of one to
we're gonna
10.
run this
Oh,
shit. We're gonna
okay.
run this shit moving forward, man.
Huh?
What?
I said we're gonna run this shit moving forward. I don't care if someone posts shit about me dancing. Fucking, it's all gravy, man.
So I feel like, yeah, no, I think that the Aptos experience was a lot of like, I guess it was jam packed, and yeah, you didn't go around much, didn't you? I mean, you didn't explore.
Bro, dude, the most I saw of Korea was on the cab ride from the hotel to the nightclub on the Friday. Because that was like a 40-minute cab ride, and I went through a couple areas that we hadn't seen, and I got to see some of the way they have the buildings all on the hills, and yeah, it was really fucking cool. But that was the most I got to kind of go around. I don't remember much of the cab ride home that morning.
So you didn't get to wear one of those
Well, I
Korean.
remember it, but I wasn't looking at scenery.
You didn't get to wear one of those Korean traditional wares.
No, I didn't get to wear one of the
No,
traditional wear.
sad. Are you planning to go back to Korea?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you're gonna go sightseeing this time, right?
Yep.
3 days. 3 days. 2 days.
It'll be longer than 3 days.
All right. So that was like the scouting mission.
Yeah, I can go there. I can go there 6 months without a visa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Damn, good for you.
Not that I've looked into it at all.
Yep, you seem unprepared.
Sneezy gonna speak Korean by that time, by the end of 6 months.
Holy shit! Like I can imagine, like, so like a random Korean space pops up.
Oh my bro, could you imagine if I just showed up? I'd obviously still be doing spaces and shit like that. That would be pretty much all I would be doing. But bro, can you imagine I came back, didn't speak a word of it in spaces for 6 months, came back and showed up to a space and just talked Korean to you. Yo, like low key, that would be. I'm so jealous of when like people go into a restaurant and that people have no idea that they're gonna hit them with their language and then they start talking to them. They're like, "Whoa!"
Oh yeah,
I would love to
I've
be able
always
to do
wanted to
that.
do that. Just hit them with the
Yeah, I would
native,
love to be able to do that. Yeah.
just to see the look on their face.
All right, I should do that, Sneezy.
I guess if you want to devote the next 2
We'll see.
years of his life,
I'm definitely going back. I'm definitely going back. I don't know if it'll be for 6 months.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, Jericho's in the crowd. He's actually planning to move to Korea for work or something.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Looking for a roommate for 6 months?
Yo, I think he speaks Korean. I don't know. He's been studying the language. It's like a requirement for their work.
Oh my god, bro, perfect. I was ordering everything by pointing.
Bro, like, I guess currency wasn't a problem then.
No, dude, I got a
I mean, they had
bucket
like,
load of one. I exchanged a bucket load of one when I got there, and then when they told me a number, I would just give them that much.
did everything have a sign in them, like how much things cost?
You mean prices on their goods? Yes,
Or like,
their goods were
are
priced.
there times where you had to like raise like fingers and this much?
No,
in the age of AI, we
no.
do not have to speak um, the languages, Broke Pecker. We can just get the computers to do it for us.
Literally, Pecker asking me if I'm trying to ask him if it's $2. Like, no, bro. I know how to read numbers.
I mean, there could be some, the best foods in the East is like street food, and some of them don't really have numbers on them. They don't really post the prices.
Put it this way, I wouldn't go anywhere. It looked like I was gonna have to worry about it.
Do you have any Korean street food?
Negative.
Sad. How about desserts? Was there any desserts that you like?
I'm not a big dessert guy. I don't think I had one dessert while I was there.
Man, you really have to go back to Korea.
I swear, Broke Pecker is just trying to like eat food vicariously through you.
Like, honestly, I'm starting to get annoyed about it because I can't host a space without you guys talking about food for fucking 40 minutes. Like, start your own fucking cooking space. Get out of here. Yo, but anyways, the fucking tacos at Apes were unreal.
Hey, you're the one bringing back the food.
I know I was trying to be funny. Mission failed.
Broke Pecker's like, how did it taste? How did the tacos taste?
No, okay, no, I shouldn't have. You know what? I shouldn't have tried to be funny. I was done. I closed the door and then I brought it back. I'm actually closing the door.
Yeah, we'll talk
So
about
we got 20 minutes left. Any non-food related questions?
Swag?
No. I signed an NDA. I'm contractually obligated. I can't talk about it until Bubba's space.
So, what was the most exciting moment of meeting someone on an entire trip?
Ooh, that's actually a great question. I think I'm gonna have to like default to like a tie between Mo and Avery.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
like
that sounds right.
just like just like the sheer like I'm sure there were people there that met them that didn't fully appreciate what was going on at that moment, but I totally did. So yeah, I would have to say Mo and Avery.
Hopefully, that's the first time
But
of
like
meeting.
honestly, but like then like I don't know, man. Probably Greg as like because it's the same. Like I have the same like nerd crush on him as the other two, but he also is like he's one of the homies. Like he shows up all the time. Like I consider Greg a friend. So getting to meet Greg, like that was that. No, you know what? Because of that added layer to it, I'm gonna say Greg.
Oh
And
man,
he is just as
besides.
happy a fucking person as he sounds like. He is just as happy a person as he sounds like online.
Yeah, Sneezy, besides you and Angel, was there any other Canadian in the event?
Yeah, yeah. There's quite a few.
So you met like, I mean, are they people you already knew, or like you just met them on the event?
Some were people I already knew but didn't know were Canadian.
So let's go. No, that's what I was curious about. Like, you like meet people that, oh shit, you're just one province away or something.
Yo, dude, met people in Toronto. I'm like, yo, that is not that far. Plus, we're trying to cook something up for a Toronto
Yo,
meetup.
let's go. That's where we're at.
That's what's up.
Dude, I gotta ask. I mean, how cool is freaking Mo carrying around the kiddo, giving like basically
Dude,
keynote speeches, like just no problem. Just like what? Oh
Mo
man, what the
Mo is
hell?
unbelievably like just the aura of that dude is just something cool to be in the presence of. Like I know I sound like a total fanboy, but if you if you know who Mo is, I think it's fairly obvious that he carries an aura, and that shit is just amplified in person. Like, dude, like meeting him at the conference, but I uh, met up with him at both the after parties, at the Aptos Afters at Peaches, and then at the Aptos Afters at Papers. Like they're hanging out with everybody. Like, yeah, dude, like beyond cool. You think his hair has flow? That man has flow.
That man has, dude. That's what's up. That is what's up. I mean,
The,
I don't know. He just extended the genuineness of himself just from some of the short videos and clips that I saw. I'm like, dang, like he,
do
yeah,
do
that's
people
awesome.
do people actually talk about Mo's flow IRL?
What do you mean?
Did you compliment his hair?
Uh, no.
Why not, bro?
don't know. I wasn't trying to be fucking weird. Like, I don't fucking know.
I mean, you compliment so much. You compliment so much in spaces. Might as well.
It's different. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, that would be weird, wouldn't it?
You
Like,
just
bro,
go
like
up to him. You know, did anybody tell you that you
Like
have a sick
when
flow?
I'm talking about his hair in spaces, it's theoretical. When I'm shaking the man's hand, it's fucking weird.
Bro, I can imagine.
Big fan of your hair.
Big fan. Your flow is immaculate.
No, sorry, I forgot to do that while I was thanking him immensely for building what him and Avery and the rest of the team have built. That I spend countless of hours partaking in, and thanking him for just giving us that. I forgot to ask him about his hair care routine and compliment his hair.
Well, now we got something to shoot for next time, right, Sneezy?
Oh, dude, my bad. I fumbled.
Obviously, next year we're just wearing
I'll do better
some
next
wigs.
time, Pecker. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know, man. Like somebody's got to let him know that it's rocking it.
I'm pretty sure someone told him already. Wouldn't you think?
I'm
I don't know.
pretty sure
Sneezy didn't
he's
do
got
it.
some flow.
Bro, do you know who told him? His fucking mirror. Like, he doesn't need me to tell him. He knows.
Bro,
The man's got an aura.
picture like yeah, that motivational meme. Guy looking at the mirror, pointing at himself. You got a sick flow. Bro, I'm dead. I'm sorry.
Good grief, Charlie Brown. What an off the wall episode.
I mean, this is basically 2 hours of us interviewing you about your experience today. This is it's been
Not exactly what I was expecting for tonight.
pretty fun from my perspective. I had a good time. I had a very good time. And yeah, we got to live vicariously through your experiences while there, and to hear you retell some of the stories is even better. So yeah, I don't know.
What are
Arthur,
what's the next thing that we should be looking forward to?
Best part is I will always have more stories from this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm there. I'm still parsing apart what happened. Like Pecker asked earlier, I met probably between 200 and 300 people this fucking weekend. Like, it's gonna take me days to fucking parse all this shit apart and like really process everything. So like in terms of stories and that kind of shit, like we'll be good for a little while.
Oh, Sneezy, did you meet a fan? Did you meet someone who said I'm a big fan?
No, I don't. No,
We're just being humble.
no, I will. Like I said, man, I was shocked at how many people knew who I was and what we're all doing and who you guys are.
Was anybody like did anybody not recognize you?
Yeah, a lot of people, dude.
Like I mean, people that we hang
that,
out with.
that that's
Not that many
that's
people.
kind of.
Not that many people see my posts, bro.
I mean, that's why he was saying he made the mistake on the John error. You know, it would have been probably a lot easier for him if he just made Sneezy space last name space bar.
Oh, dude, hell yeah. People walking around like John Hensby, like, who the fuck is this? And I'm like, oh, it's Sneezy. They're like, oh my God, Sneezy.
Yeah, oh my god. No, okay.
Like, fucking, that was, and when I say people, I literally mean Sweet from Ice Blue. He was the only person that did that, but
How was shaking Arthur
it still
Hayes'
was pretty cool,
hand?
bro. Surreal.
Bro, I mean yeah, that was cool.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty
Are you
cool.
best friends now?
Just getting no, man. Got to talk to him for like probably a minute and a half, 2 minutes at the fucking club.
Oh, you shook his hand at the club?
Still fucking dope. Yeah, bro.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh man. I love it. I love it. That's what it's about.
Dude, when I say it was like a mood, like yeah, man. It was a lot of fucking pinch yourself moments,
You should have passed him some tissues.
bro.
What's the next Aptos thing that we should be looking forward to? They're at Singapore right now, right? Like what comes after?
I don't know who you think I know. I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
You're hanging out with the Aptos people.
I, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea.
Okay, fair enough.
He's like, this just happened. I don't know what's next.
Yeah, like I'm still gonna be unpacking this while people are in Singapore.
Well,
But
back to
yeah,
the IRL.
bro. Yep. That was fun, but we're coming out of it recharged, goals, ready to cook.
Ready to freaking cook. That's the energy, dude. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Dude, like I am so fired up just to push the whole ecosystem, and I think everybody coming out of that event, and I hope everybody who got to partake in the event by proxy feels those vibes. Like Aptos season is about to come, regardless of what the markets are doing.
Bro,
Like
ignore. Don't
Aptos
care.
season's coming.
Doesn't matter.
I Aptos season's coming.
Exactly. That's all that matters. Also, dude, what the hell? Like, I need to know more about Move to Rap. Like, how do we see tweets about something like this and us not know any? I mean, I for those that weren't there. Oh my gosh, what? How do we? The anticipation is killing me. Like, someone write a freaking article.
Raptor is the next 100 years of consensus, I
Bro,
believe.
bro, and that
The consensus model.
the screenshot. Jesus, oh my gosh. I live in a digital world. The photo of Sasha with basically just him pointing to the, like, what was it, the end game or the end state or something like that. I'm just like,
Yeah, what was it? Shoal 2 was like, or Shoal plus plus
I'm not,
was 2023 till 2024. Raptor 2024 2025 to 21-25.
bro, like what? How do you? That is such a. It's like it is such a bold thing to say, and we know nothing. I don't know anything about it, and it gets me so amped because it's like at the point where we're at today, you already know that the team can deliver. So now it's just like they can deliver, but it's more so what does it mean? Like, as far as like, is this just like a giant leap forward? Everything Aptos has done up to this point has been iterations. So like, is there a bunch of iterations that lead to? Oh man, I have so many questions, but like, I'm sure it can be answered relatively quickly with the right person to answer that, like an Avery, but or a Sasha. But it is super exciting nonetheless because we're already at this point where it's kind of insane, and for them to just be like, oh, by the way, we're just thinking about the next 100 years. Um, I don't know, like what. I think like
Dude,
now it's coming.
they've always been thinking on the far outset. Do you know what I mean?
Well, now it makes a lot more
Nothing Aptos
sense.
has built.
Now it makes a lot more sense on the Avery episode where he was literally saying like he liked the analogy of us being what was it, a sports car now, but then we're gonna turn into a rocket. Now it's like I get it. Like we're
Yeah,
literally turning into a rocket.
he's like, wait 2 weeks, wait 2 weeks.
Exactly, dude. Like what the hell? Oh my gosh. Kills me. It's freaking exciting.
No, dude, and like from the move to, I again don't have the technical breakdown, but essentially what it's going to do is make building on Aptos easier, and what you're able to do, which is already exponentially more than previous L1s, you're going to be able to essentially support
Yep.
everything that TradFi provides.
Yo, Sneezy, I have a question. Is there like an active Korean community? in Aptos?
Yeah.
Like, who should we be following to be updated with what's happening with their community?
Aptos Korea.
Like individuals.
I, off the top of my head, could not tell you, but I added a bunch of them on Telegram.
Cool.
But Aptos Korea, and then I would start with the people that engage with their posts. That's how I usually break into that kind of stuff. I ain't gonna teach you. I ain't gonna catch your damn fish. I'll teach you how to fish, though.
Wait, you went fishing?
No, God, Jesus. I'll draw
Yes,
you a
he
picture
did.
later.
He caught a fish. It's a sucker fish.
Oh boy.
Oh man, I
Nice.
finally got through all those pinned posts up top. I appreciate all the information. I missed most of the space. So I was just ears because I was scrolling through all those fuckers, liking and retweeting, like everybody else should do, hopefully, in the space. But no, dude, awesome experience for you. It was super awesome to hear about it. Super awesome to live vicariously through you for the few days. The only thing it really did for me was make extremely jealous and envy you completely that I didn't. I dropped the bag on this one, but I won't be dropping the bag on the next one. Wherever it's at, I'll be there.
What? You heard it here first, guys.
I was wondering why Abe was so quiet the whole time.
I was actually eating, and then I heard you guys talk about like not talking about food, so I just shut the fuck up and didn't tell you that I was eating a smash burger. But yeah, I was eating.
I hope
I'll
you
save my
enjoyed.
food talk for tomorrow.
But what a fun
I
space,
went
dude.
back to the arena. It was a beautiful space.
Yeah, this was great. This was great. We got to catch up on Sneezy's experience, get the energy out of Aptos experience and onto the pod, and to unpack that a little bit, even though you're still unpacking it. And I think a lot of these these moments I think are again it's the foundations of what's the future for all of us hanging out and sharing the energy for Aptos, right? Like this is V1. So if this is V1, I think I might be with Ape on this one. I'm very, very excited for the next iteration of wherever and whatever Aptos experience is. And dude, Sneezy, thank you so much for spending like basically 2 hours as we just drilled you with questions for what your experience was like, everything about it. And I'm not even surprised, but able to carry that energy forward into this type of like voice space that, is clearly felt and seen. So let's freaking go. You're the man. And appreciate the shit out of you for doing everything you were doing while you were there for everyone here. Right. So yeah, you should definitely get some flowers too, bro.
Dude, I called some people while I was at the After Dark event, and my main takeaway was I'm your proxy because to me there was so many more people that should have been there, and as much fun as it was to be there, I definitely I felt the responsibility because I know that there was a lot of homies that weren't there that should have been there, and all I could do was talk you guys up and try and share as much of what I was going through there with you guys. And I appreciate that you guys appreciate it. I just honestly hope that you guys were able to take away some of the vibes that took place at that event through what I was doing and what everybody there was doing. Like there was an unbelievable amount of content, so many people putting out amazing pictures, just video clips, everything. Like yeah, my big takeaway is that I hope that everyone there did their job in making you guys feel as much a part of it as you were, because everybody everybody here deserves to experience Aptos. And next year, I hope they plan on making that shit a whole lot bigger because we're rolling up with the whole fucking squad.
So
Yo,
so
that
freaking amped.
said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little emotionally drained just with the space, with getting home and unpacking. So I'm not gonna run this late. We're gonna tidy up on cue. I'm not gonna do a full circle tonight. Just know we appreciate the fuck out of everybody who shows up, supports us, follows us on YouTube, follows us on Spotify. And the only reason we do this shit is because you guys show up and take part in it. Keep being fucking awesome, and let's fucking run this. Aptos season's coming. I love you guys.
Let's go, dude.